Fatma Yildiz. She's a PhD candidate in African Studies at the University of Cape Town and is joining us from South Africa. Fatma Yildiz, thank you very much for being with us here on TRT World. Now, lay out for us, if you can, just how important Turkey's relationship is with the continent.
Thank you for having me. Today we are talking about the relations between Turkey and Africa. As you know, Africa is the second largest and most populous continent with 1.3 billion people in the world. After Asia, Africa is also the resource-rich continent. Firstly, I would like to mention about the historical background of Africa. After being exploited by the Western colonial powers for centuries, Africa made efforts to gain their independence in the 1950s. It is known these 54 countries have been still very sensitive about the independence, racism, and indiscrimination due to the experiences they have had in the history. However, in comparison with Turkey and the Western countries, Turkey, there's two reasons for strengthening relations with Turkey and African countries. Turkey doesn't have any colonial history and mentality like Western countries. And that's why the African countries have welcomed Turkey as a strategic partner in a very short time. Anyways, there's many African proverbs about we know the African proverb like if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Turkey know that, and that's why Turkey will continue Africa. Will continue support for Africa and as a strategic partner. Firstly, I would like to mention about the African policy of Turkey. What is the African policy of Turkey? Turkey's African policy is based on mutual benefit, mutual respect, and mutual understanding with the framework of African solution to African problem. Turkish African politics based on the humanitarian, economic, cultural, and political relations. Actually, Turkey initiated the African Initiative policy process in 1998, and relations gained momentum by becoming an observer member of the African Union in 2005. Turkey also declared 2005 as the African year. And then Turkey was promulgated as a strategic partner by the African Union in 2008 in trade, investment, cultural, and political relations. Repeat progress has been made in many areas such as projects, military security, and cooperation and development projects. And then Turkey's African Initiative policy was completed and replaced by the African Partnership policy starting in 2013. In terms of political relations between Turkey and Africa, mutual high-level visits play a significant role in maintaining Turkey's Africa partnership policy. For example, Turkish President Erdogan, including his time as a prime minister, visited 28 African countries. And nowadays, Turkish president has been visiting 3 African countries. They are very important for Turkey because they have very rich natural resources in the continent. Now, to strengthen Turkey's relations with the continent, it's important to open Turkish embassies in the continent. Therefore, there has been an incredible increase in opening the Turkish embassies in Africa, which had only 12 embassies in 2002, increased 43 in 2021. African countries are instead interested in opening their embassies in Ankara. For instance, the number of African embassies in Ankara increased from 10 in 2008 to 37. In addition, the Turkish embassies in Africa and governmental and non-governmental organizations such as Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency, Yunus Emre Institute, and Mari Foundation, and Anadolu Agency and Turkish Airlines has expanded their activities in the continent. And economic relations also, economic relations also is very strong between Turkey and Africa. Trade data, for example, trade data, one of the most important and most concrete indicators of strengthening Turkey and African relations is the trade data. For instance, Turkey's total trade with African continent increased from $5.4 billion in 2003 to $25.3 billion in 2020.
Okay,
And,
Fatma Yildiz,
yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we have run out of time on this particular topic. But I do appreciate your analysis. Fatma Yildiz there from the University of Cape Town. Thanks for being with us.